America's Pop Culture Trivia Show.
Check it out.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. With Joe Parisi.
This is episode 188 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. Welcome into the program. My name is Joe Parisi, and what I do here is throw 21 fast-paced pop culture trivia questions at you and see how many you can get right. 3 rounds, 7 questions per round, with just 5 seconds between questions for you to think of the answers. Your first round today is going to be a music round. Then we'll jump into movies for round number 2 and a mixed round for round number 3. Your quest to go 21 for 21 starts right now. Good luck. Now let's play.
Round 1.
Round 1 is the music round. Question 1. There are 10 songs on the Back to the Future soundtrack. One of those songs is called Heaven is One Step Away. It's used in one of the film's final scenes when we hear the song playing from a radio that's sitting atop a sleeping homeless character named Red. What famous artist gave us that song, Heaven is One Step Away? Question 2, from 1988. I know, caught up in the middle. I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Oh no, gave up on the riddle. I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark. What artist gave us 1988's Piano in the Dark? Question 3. Ooh, say what, say what, say what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. What artist gave us the 1999 hit song, You Know What's Up? Question 4. The world begins to disappear. The worst things come from inside here. All the king's men reappear for an Eggman on and off the wall who'll never be together again. What band gave us the 1994 song Einstein on the Beach? Question 5. 4. Repeat steps 1 through 3. 5. Make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1. Who released the song with those lyrics back in 1999? Question 6. This one, a bit obscure. You gotta kind of think back to 90s alternative radio. And she calls him Little Bastard. And she says it to his face. And he says, don't call me Little Bastard. Call me Snake. What indie rock band gave us the 1994 song Little Bastard? Question 7. The band Genesis has a massive catalog of hit songs, but only one song made it to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. That song was released in 1986, and the song name is the same name as the album for which it came from. What song was it? That's going to wrap up round number 1. Couple of tough ones in there, I feel. Let's see how you did. Question 1. There's 10 songs on the Back to the Future soundtrack. One of the songs is called Heaven is One Step Away. It's used in one of the film's final scenes where we hear it playing from a radio that's sitting on top of a sleeping homeless character named Red. Remember that scene? It's right when Marty crosses back over into 1985 and he's in like the town square. What famous artist gave us that song, Heaven is One Step Away? Eric Clapton. It's really a cool song if you go and listen to it. We just got a little snippet of it in the film, and it's like a really cool chorus, but it's a song with like kind of these island vibes. Really a lovely song. Look it up. Heaven is One Step Away, Eric Clapton. Question 2, from 1988. I know. Caught up in the middle, I cry just a little when I think of letting go. Oh no. Gave up on the riddle. I cry just a little when he plays piano in the dark. What artist gave us 1988's Piano in the Dark? Great song, very much forgotten, I feel. Brenda Russell. Brenda Russell. There's a male vocalist that sings backup on that song. That happens to be a guy named Joe Esposito, who you may know from that song You're the Best Around on the Karate Kid soundtrack. Question 3. Ooh, say what, say what, say what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. What artist gave us the 1999 hit song, You Know What's Up? That's Donnell Jones. That song peaked at number 7 back in, right around like the time we were in Y2K panic. Question 4. The world begins to disappear. The worst things come from inside here. All the king's men reappear for an Eggman on and off the wall who will never be together again. What band gave us that 1994 song, which is called Einstein on the Beach? Counting Crows. You would have found that on an album called DGC Rarities Volume 1. Question 5. 4. Repeat steps 1 through 3. 5. Make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1. Who released the song with those lyrics back in 1999? That is Brian McKnight. Question 6. And she calls him little bastard, and she says it to his face. And he says, don't call me little bastard, call me Snake. What indie rock band gave us the 1994 song, Little Bastard? That's a band called Ass Ponies. And question number 7, the band Genesis had a massive catalog of hit songs, but only one song made it to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. That song was released in 1986, and the name of the song is the same as the name of the album for which it came from. What Genesis song was it? Invisible Touch. So Genesis got their number 1 hit. Invisible Touch, top of the charts, biggest song in the country, and you know what came along and knocked it out of that top spot? Peter Cetera's Glory of Love from the Karate Kid 2 soundtrack.
Round 2.
Round 2 today is a movie round. Question number 1. A 1992 psychological thriller based on a novel that stars Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh. It follows recently estranged Allison Jones, who begins to rent an apartment room from Hedra Carlson. After she reconciles with her ex-boyfriend, she begins to find strange patterns of behavior in her tenant. Name the film. Question 2. This 1986 comedy film features the following actors: Christy Swanson, Charlie Sheen, Jennifer Grey, Ben Stein. Name the film. Question 3. A 1994 action comedy called The Chase follows a wrongfully convicted man who kidnaps a wealthy heiress and leads police on a lengthy car chase in an attempt to escape prison. Henry Rollins is in this film as a police officer. Flea and Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers also have cameos. The film stars Christy Swanson as the wealthy heiress. Who played the convict? Question 4. Tom Atkins, Bruce Campbell, Richard Roundtree, and Robert Zadar star in this 1988 action slasher film set in New York City about a murderous ex-police officer returned from the dead who seeks revenge on the people who wronged him. Name the film. Question 5. In this 1995 black comedy horror film, Billy Zane stars as a powerful demon in human form known as the Collector. Name the film. Question 6. Jason Bateman took over the role of the teenager who could turn into a werewolf in the 1987 movie Teen Wolf 2. What is his character's name? And question 7, multiple choice. In what year did the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film hit theaters? Was it 1990, 1992, or 1993? That's going to wrap up round number 2. Let's check your answers. Question 1. A 1992 psychological thriller based on a novel that stars Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh. It follows recently estranged Allison Jones, who begins to rent an apartment from Hedra Carlson. After she reconciles with her ex-boyfriend, she begins to find strange patterns of behavior in her tenant. What is the name of this film? Single White Female. Question 2. This 1986 film features the following actors: Christy Swanson, Charlie Sheen, Jennifer Grey, and Ben Stein. Name the film. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Question 3. A 1994 action comedy called The Chase follows a wrongfully convicted man who kidnaps a wealthy heiress and leads police on a lengthy car chase in an attempt to escape prison. Henry Rollins is in this film as a police officer. Flea and Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers have cameos. The film stars Christy Swanson as the wealthy heiress. But who played the convict? Charlie Sheen. Look at that. Question 4. Tom Atkins, Bruce Campbell, Richard Roundtree, and Robert Zadar star in this 1988 action slasher film set in New York City about a murderous ex-police officer returned from the dead who seeks revenge on the people who wronged him. Name that film. Maniac Cop. Question 5. In this 1995 black comedy horror film, Billy Zane stars as a powerful demon in human form known as the Collector. Name the film. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. So if you just said Demon Knight, take it. Take a point. Question number 6. Jason Bateman took over the role of the teenager who could turn into a werewolf in the 1987 movie Teen Wolf 2. What is his character's name? Todd. He was Todd Howard, whereas in the original, Michael J. Fox was Scott Howard. I've mentioned this, I'm sure, on an old episode, but at the end of Teen Wolf 2, the green jersey that says Hamilton across it that Jason Bateman is wearing in his final fight, I own it, and it is framed on the wall 5 feet from where I am sitting right this minute. How about that? That's like probably my favorite piece of pop culture memorabilia that I own. It's the actual one from the movie. Question 7. Multiple choice. In what year did that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film hit theaters? And we're talking about the live action one. Was it 1990, 1992, or 1993? 1990. So March 30th, 1990 is when that film hit theaters. It would gross $202 million, making it, at the time, the highest grossing independent film ever. So that has been surpassed, but at that time it was breaking records. A cool thing that I came across that maybe some of you remember, or maybe some of you were even lucky enough to have gone to it, but in 1990 and 1991 there was a live touring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. So like one of these kind of musical theater performances like you would see at Universal Studios. They did like 40 cities. It was called TMNT, Coming Out of Their Shells. And they would go to a city and they'd do 3 or 4 nights in a row. And then they tacked on some additional dates in the summer of 91 where they went around and did it at all the Six Flags locations across the country. But I did not go. I remember it being a thing because it came to the Six Flags here in Missouri. But there's got to be a couple of you listening right now who went to that thing, and I am super jealous.
Round 3.
Today's third and final round is a mixed round. Here we go. Question 1. In the summer of 1989, a national fast food chain paired up with the movie Ghostbusters 2, offering commemorative cups and various toy items in kids' meals. What fast food chain was briefly known as the Ghostbusters 2 headquarters? Question 2. This film, from 1946, features a scene where a school dance is taking place in a gymnasium, and suddenly the floor opens up, revealing a swimming pool underneath the gym floor, and several people fall into the pool. Name the film. Question 3. From 1977 to 1982, this actor starred as Lou Grant, editor of the Los Angeles Tribune, in the TV show Lou Grant. What actor starred as Lou Grant? Question 4. There was a period in the 90s where many pizza chains began offering larger than normal options. For example, Pizza Hut had the Bigfoot Pizza. Another chain started offering pizza by the foot in 1996, which was a nearly 3-foot-long rectangular pizza that featured 12 big slices. What chain was it that offered pizza by the foot? Question 5. Finish the lyric. It's from the chorus of the 1986 Genesis song, In Too Deep. You know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but... Question 6. Sarah Blakely is an American businesswoman who founded what company? Question 7. As a coach in the NBA, he won 11 NBA titles. He was an assistant coach with the Chicago Bulls starting in 1987, then promoted to head coach in 1989. He coached the Bulls to 6 championships. After leaving the Bulls, he would end up coaching the Los Angeles Lakers. Name this coach. And that'll do it for round number 3. Let's see how you did. A couple of fun questions in here. I really enjoy the fast food tie-in and the fast food promotion type questions. Those are fun. Bring back a lot of cool memories. As a young man, I used to really get into those and just, we gotta go to this restaurant because I gotta get the Back to the Future glasses, or whatever it was. Question number 1. In the summer of 1989, a national fast food chain paired up with the movie Ghostbusters 2, offering commemorative cups and other various toy items and kids' meals. What fast food chain was briefly known as the Ghostbusters 2 headquarters? Hardee's. Hardee's is where you went if you wanted the Ghostbusters 2 stuff. I think some of my favorites of those kind of fast food tie-ins around that era, McDonald's did the tie-ins for the Dick Tracy movie. There was like a sweepstakes, kind of like their Monopoly game, but Dick Tracy themed. That one was awesome. And of course, the McDonald's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids promotion. I remember I was so excited to get the big plastic cups. Question number 2. This film from 1946 features a scene where a school dance is taking place in a gymnasium. Suddenly, the floor opens up, revealing a swimming pool underneath that gymnasium. Several people fall into the pool. What's the name of this film? It's A Wonderful Life. Carl Schweitzer, who played Alfalfa in the old Our Gang comedies, he's in that scene. He's like one of the pranksters who pulls the lever to open up that basketball floor so people would fall in. That's a real thing. It's Beverly Hills High School. A friend of mine who co-hosts the Odd Podcast with me quite a bit, Brian Procras, he's an alum of there. And yeah, it's still there, still in use today. They call it the Swim Gym. Question 3. From 1977 to 1982, this actor starred as Lou Grant, editor of the Los Angeles Tribune, in a TV show that was called Lou Grant. Who is the actor who played Lou Grant? That would be Ed Asner. So the show Lou Grant was spin-off number 3 of the Mary Tyler Moore Show. The other ones were shows called Rhonda and Phyllis. Question 4. For a period in the 90s, many pizza chains began offering larger than normal options. For example, Pizza Hut had the Bigfoot pizza. Another chain started offering Pizza by the Foot. This was in 1996. This was a nearly 3-foot-long rectangular pizza that featured 12 big slices. Which pizza chain was it that gave us Pizza by the Foot? Little Caesars. Question 5. Finish the lyric from the chorus of the 1986 Genesis song, In Too Deep. You know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Question 6. Sara Blakely is an American businesswoman who founded what company? Spanx. Spanx was founded by Sara Blakely back in 2000. And question 7. As an NBA coach, he won 11 NBA titles. He was an assistant coach with the Chicago Bulls starting in 1987, then promoted to head coach in 1989. He would coach the Bulls to 6 championships. After leaving the Bulls, he ended up coaching the Los Angeles Lakers. Name this coach. Phil Jackson. This has been episode 188 of America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. My name is Joe Parisi. Thank you so much for being here. I hope some of these questions just put a smile on your face. Whether you got 3 correct today or you got all 21 right, that's what I set out to do, is just come up with things that will remind you of something that brings a smile to your face. Because putting these questions together, building out these episodes, that's what it does for me. I remember, I forgot all about the Hardy's Ghostbuster 2 thing. And as I'm writing the question, I'm looking at the photos of the advertisements for it and watching the commercials for it on YouTube and seeing pictures of the toys. And, I remember my neighbor had that. And it just brings a smile to your face. And that's really what this whole show is about, disguised as a trivia show. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm on Instagram at Joe Parisi VO. You can always connect with me there. I have learned over the last 5 years that we have the greatest community of listeners in the country. I stand by that. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for listening. This is America's Pop Culture Trivia Show. I'm going to get back to it, uncover some more stuff that I totally forgot about, and put together the next episode. So we will talk again very soon.
America's Pop Culture Trivia Show with Joe Parisi.